Hello everybody and welcome to Art Center for this week. I noticed that one of the words on your word sort this week was space. So let's draw space or something in outer space. And then we're going to write about it. So as you may have noticed in the very beginning of the video, this is my drawing. I drew the planet Saturn, and I didn't really finish my drawing. I was hoping I'd have time later to add some other things. But Saturn is one of my favorite things about space, so I drew that. And I put a couple little stars over here, but like I said, I didn't quite finish. Now, you can draw space any way you want to. You could draw our galaxy or another galaxy that you imagine or saw a picture of. You could draw our whole solar system. Like you could make all the planets in the solar system. You'd probably make them much smaller than mine, but you can do that if you want. You can pick one thing about space that you think is really interesting and draw that. Or you can look outside at night and look at the constellations if you can see them, if it's not a cloudy night, and draw them the way you see them. You can do this any way you want to. You can draw any part of space that you think is interesting. So all you will need is a blank piece of paper of some kind, any color. Actually, I think my paper was actually light purple, and I colored it black to just kind of be the space around Saturn. And I kind of drew it in pencil first, and then I used my crayons and colored pencils to make it colorful. So that's all you will need to make this. And when you are ready to write about it, you can either turn your paper over and write on the back, which is probably the easiest way. Or if you want, you can get a lined piece of paper to help you line up your letters, if that works for you. So I am just going to write on the back of mine. So the way I want you to start this is I want you to say, I drew, and then what? What did you draw? Describe your drawing. So I drew Saturn. So tell me what you drew, because I want you to put that word because, and then tell me why you decided to draw that. I drew Saturn because it's one of the most interesting planets in our solar system. Okay. You're going to have a different reason for drawing what you drew. Okay, so put I drew and then what you drew, and then write because, and tell me why you did that. Okay, your next sentence, or couple of sentences, I want you to tell me a couple of things about what you drew. These might be facts that you already know about that particular thing in space, or facts that you know about space in general if you just drew kind of a space scene, or something you know about a constellation in the sky, or it can be anything. Maybe you drew an asteroid because asteroids are interesting to you. Maybe you drew a comet. If you want to, you can look up some facts about your object on Google and use those to write about. I want you to write at least, I would say 4 sentences is probably good, counting your first sentence. Because I know you guys have been practicing writing whole paragraphs, usually using 5 sentences, I believe. But you can do 4 for this one. Okay. So I look forward to seeing your drawings and reading about what interests you about space. Okay, see you next time.